guys. We're live. Let's go ahead and get the. Uh-oh. Everything's gone here. What's going on? Shoot. Well, guys, welcome to Titan Futures 1 point a day challenge. I'm not sure what's happened here for the intro, so let me get that kind of pulled back up here. Not sure where that went here. My computer just kind of checked out on me for a second. But we get this thing started the official right way at all. So give me just 1 second. And we'll get this thing rolling. Here we go. Hey, good morning, guys. Kind of a different start this morning, but thanks for hanging in there for that. But yeah, thanks for joining us at the Titan 1 point a day challenge. If you're looking at the screen, obviously you see the legal disclaimers. Got to do this for the SEC. So everything we do here is for educational purposes only. Okay, so any trades we take in here or talk about are not a trade recommendation in any way, shape, or form. And any trades you decide to take, make sure you take full responsibility for those decisions and win or lose and for their consequences, okay? Remember, everything's for educational purposes only. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. So, again, thanks for checking us out here for the first time. Sure appreciate it. Kind of a little bit about us. We're the Titan Futures here. We try to make 1 point a day, and that's kind of the goal here is to make that 1 point. And this kind of will end up, we'll end up trying to do a 1 point a day to show the compound of the contracts. Sorry, I'm occupied. I'm doing something else here. Get my mind straight here. But the 1 point a day challenge is simply to try to make 1 point in the ES market and then ultimately compound those contracts. And we do that every day at the end of the session. You'll see we keep a live updated spreadsheet of that showing what we're doing and win or lose. And we also have pictures of the trades that we're actually taking. Okay, there's 3 traders here, myself, Soto, and Mitchell. And we kind of all do something a little bit different here. But that's kind of the group here. And we'll kind of go over everything that's going on with the trades on a daily basis. So we'll try to talk through it and kind of give you an idea of what to expect and what kind of trades to look for based on our methodology here. So, all right, so here we go. All right, I'm ready. All right, so I think we got Soto on the other line. Soto, you there?
This is the most unprofessional thing I've ever seen in my life.
Tell me about it, man. I got caught in the middle of messing up some stuff here. Doing fine. How are you?
That's
what happens when you're trying to do 10 things at once. And then all of a sudden half of it goes out on you.
Yeah, you and I are very similar when it comes to that.
Yeah, so
we're like, yeah, that's funny. Yeah, it's no problem, bro.
Yeah,
that's funny. It's good.
Yeah. So all right. So here we go. We're back. So anything going on this morning, trade wise? You got anything set up? Are you doing anything, or just sitting there?
Yeah, we got a couple of zones here. Yeah, nothing yet, but we have a pretty good zone here at 550. It didn't quite get to the price. Didn't quite get there, so
right.
550 candle.
Yeah, I got it. Excuse me.
Long night?
No, actually not.
12 hours of sleep is not enough.
Yeah, I wish, dude. Shoot. I wish if I could just. I can't even get 7 hours of sleep, let alone 12.
Yeah. God. And then, what do you think about? Let's see here. Um, Looking at either the 820 candle.
Yeah, I got that one marked.
All right.
Yeah, you can look at look at the 810 as well, but it's a little more conservative. Look at I got 820 candle being a little more conservative there.
Yeah. Like it. All right.
Good morning, Paul. How are you doing, buddy?
Good morning, Paul. I checked out the news. We're good on the news.
And yeah, 2 o'clock today. You got all the FOMC stuff. That's gonna.
Yeah.
So the market might be slow until that, or I'm not sure, because that's kind of Fed announcement, all that kind of stuff's coming out. So at 2 o'clock, so it could be a sideways market till then, or it could be a
Right.
a good market until that point. So we'll just see we'll just take it as it comes, right?
Yep. Absolutely.
But again, I will have to step out briefly again, like I did yesterday, for about 30 minutes. So you'll have to entertain it probably till about 10 o'clock.
All right.
So I'll step out here in about 30 minutes or so, and then I'll be back at 10. So hopefully Mitchell's on by then, and y'all can kind of talk together.
He should be. He usually comes on right before 8:30, so we should be fine this time. I think yesterday he just got stuck on a meeting or a call.
Yeah.
Oh. Here.
Just as a reminder, guys, if you're checking us out here, just if you're here every day, then you've already known this. But if you're just checking us out for the first time, this live stream is going to go to probably 3 days a week, which would be Monday through Wednesday, and Thursday and Fridays will be a private.
We'll just be off
from
the stream.
Yeah, from this stream and be off. Yeah, so on Thursdays and Fridays, we'll do something different. So, but we'll be here Monday through Wednesday.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the hourly chart here. I like that upper trade a little stronger. The bottom trade is the bottom option there is not bad, but the upper one is a little stronger, rubbing up against an hourly chart here.
No, what are you talking about? I don't know. What?
Oh, okay.
Time what?
All right. So hold on a second. I'm going back to that. So on the hourly, there's a candle that starts right at 32.90, and it goes up to about 97.5. So it kind of slightly overlaps or just touches that 5-minute candle we have there.
Okay.
And then on the bottom, the hourly, it's at 20. It starts at 32.75.5. So it's a little lower there. Just let you know.
Thank you.
The market moved pretty good yesterday. I had some good moves.
Yeah, it did.
I was watching this. Oh my gosh, I can't stay awake during movies. I wish I can. I don't know why. It's so frustrating because you wake up and then the movie's like done. And I'm like, how much of the movie did I watch? But I was watching this thing on Prime about oil hole. I think it's called Oil Hole. It's pretty much the history about oil and how prices are set and all that kind of stuff. It's pretty interesting. I don't know if you're kind of into that kind of stuff, or.
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Dude, I saw this movie. You would hate it. I know you would hate it, and I didn't like it, but it was so. it will make you feel so much better about everything you've ever done in your life that it's almost like an inspiring movie, but it's like a horrible movie to watch.
Okay.
It's
Well,
called it's called Darwin. It's
uh-huh.
about this town. It's about this town in the West Coast over there, and it's like I think there's only like 35 people left, and it's like super depressing to
Okay.
see how they live. So, because I thought it was gonna be like a lot better. Like I was like, oh, okay, this might be about Darwin or, I don't know, something cool. But and I respect those people a lot, like I do. It's just that
Yeah. Okay.
me being from, I'm a city guy. That just seems like devastating to be in that situation in that town with those people, how they live.
Hmm.
So yeah, if you watch that, you'll be like, you know what? I have nothing to complain about. I'm pretty good.
All right.
So yeah, yeah. So I don't know if you like this kind of movies, but
Excuse me. I don't.
it,
Well, I mean, I don't have a. I still don't have a good description of what it is, except it's about a small town with 35
that's pretty
people.
much that's pretty much all it is. That's all the movies. It's a documentary about this town that it's always been like without laws, and the max number of people ever lived there I think was like maybe 3,800, and the police is now scared to go in there. There's one little post office. That's the only job in town, and that's it. So
Well, why would the
there's
police be scared to go in there?
because the people don't have any kind of sense of fear, and they just they'll don't put up with anything. So
All the
the local
35 people in there.
well now there's only 35. There used to be a little more, but now the 35 don't do anything. But they're pretty big. They don't hold back. They're like you know things what happens here stays here kind of thing or go missing. You gotta watch it. It's inspiring.
Is it a
Uh,
documentary you said
it
on
oh
Amazon
no
Prime?
yeah yeah.
Hmm. Okay.
But again, it's not good. It's just compared to you're like wow, we have life pretty good here. So like so just keep that in mind.
Okay.
So, yeah
I'll check it out.
yeah.
Since it's a recommendation by Soto to watch the
No,
movie.
no, no. It's not a recommendation.
That's what it sounds like to me, man. It's a
It's
recommendation.
if you ever feel down,
Uh-huh.
watch that movie, and suddenly you'll feel so much better about everything. So
Alright.
yeah, I don't know how people can live like that. It just oh my gosh, like it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
Hmm.
But I guess they like it, so that's good. There's no kids there, no kids, no school, nothing.
Okay.
There's no future after the 35. I think it's pretty much done.
Yeah, it
Uh,
sounds like it's kind of died off. It started at 3,800.
yeah, 30. They're not making it.
Yeah, not looking
Uh,
too good for the
not
town
look,
of Darwin.
yeah, not looking too bueno.
Where's it at? Darwin,
Oh gosh, I think it's near a naval, not naval base. It's near a base. What is that? Arizona? Let's see.
there's a lot of naval bases, man.
Dude, I don't know. Let's see. Darwin. Um, I think California. Yeah, it's in California. It's oh my gosh, yeah, it's in California. They got 36 people according to the Google. I was wrong by one. One guy moved in.
It's growing. Town's growing, man. That's a big. That's a
That's a
big.
big move.
That is a big.
Percentage
Percentage wise, that's a big.
percentage wise, that's a big move.
They're up and coming, man. They're growing.
Yeah,
One of the hottest growing cities in the country.
yeah. Oh my gosh.
Darwin. I don't know
Yeah,
where's
it's
that. Where's that in California?
let me see here. It would be cool to go check out, but you gotta go prep, you know. You gotta go ready to roll. Never go with one car. I always tell people we gotta take minimum three. So we gotta be ready. Uh, let's see, I'm putting it up here. Uh, uh, they give this couple started giving tours. It they had like 12 people planning on the tour. Only two people showed up, so they're a little more welcoming now. Dude, that would be the perfect gift to give like somebody who has no idea. Like, hey man, give them like flight, get a rental car, like a driver to take them there and everything. Like, totally surprise them. It's like, man, I got you a tour in California. It's on the Oh, that's interesting. It's kind of like a parallel to Vegas. So it's between Vegas and the ocean. So it's like almost right in the middle. It's technically it's right next to Death Valley National Park. So it's between Death Valley National Park and another national park. So it's right there in the middle. Real cool.
Pretty cool,
Yeah, man. If you ever get a gift from me from something in California, just know it's gonna probably be this.
huh?
You gotta. Hey, Soda got us a flight, a driver, and a tour, fully paid for in California. Don't go. Just don't
Just
go.
don't
Just
go.
give it to somebody else. I wouldn't do that to you because your wife would kill me, but I would do it just for you.
Would you? I have to look it up and see what's going on there. It says no. I typed it in. It says no stores, no schools, churches, paved roads, street lights, or sewers exist in the high desert community. Profile Darwin, California.
Yeah, it's
Holy
cool. Like,
cow!
it's interesting to watch because you couldn't imagine people would live like that
Yeah.
or want to. You know, you're not too far from literally the coast of the West Coast, or let's move to another town nearby. But they choose to be there for different reasons. But it's just the water board. It's like one guy that runs the water board. There's a pipe they get the water from, and if that pipe goes, no more agua.
No
Oh,
more
and they're
agua.
right they're right next to a military base that they do a lot of training. They got like a fake town in the military base. You can see it from the outside. They got a fake like Baghdad
Uh,
looking Middle Eastern town. But obviously they can't get too close. All right, real quick. It looks like we're coming to our zone here to trade.
mhm.
Um, what are you thinking, Goose?
I'd go right at the front there. I'd go right at the front at 89 and a quarter.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I'll put an order in there for a few minutes to see if it wants to do it. But yeah, it's just a lot of that's right in the middle of all the sideways junk there. So we'll just kind of see how this plays out.
Okay.
So
I'm watching it
quickly
now.
check.
Looks, yeah, that's not a bad 89.9. That gives you enough breathing room pretty much for the whole area. So you're at 89 flat or you're at 89 and a quarter?
I'm at 89 and a quarter.
Gotcha.
So 89.50 looks good. I'll see if I can catch the first entry into it and see what it wants to do.
Yep.
I dropped down to two contracts, guys. So we're back down to two contracts. So, so we'll just
you,
rebuild it back up.
it's a reminder to everyone that if you can lose, you can win.
Yeah. Well, there you go. That's good. Yeah, it's a good.
Yeah. If everybody said, well, you can't get 1 point a day, well, if you can lose a point, you can get a point.
Yeah, that's exactly true. Actually. Well,
Oh, dude, I found something. I should tell you later. I wasn't gonna send it to you. I need to tell you on the phone later.
okay.
It has to do with our old friend Ben and um oh gosh, I'm really bad with names. Um uh I just have to tell you later because I can't remember her name now.
Uh,
But yeah, it was funny. I lost it. I saw it on YouTube. Uh, let's see here. Good morning, LJ.
hey, good morning, LJ. It's hanging out. It's kind of slow right now, so we're just kind of waiting. We got an order sitting to possibly go short here if it wants to go up there and get us into this zone. Got a few minutes for it to trigger before the 5 minute warning kind of thing. So we'll kind of see if it wants to push through there and give us a quick little bounce out of this trade here.
All right. Let me know when you're in. I'm at
I'm
89
in
and a
right
half.
now. I'm
I'm
in
at
now.
I'm at a half here.
All right, I'm in.
All right.
So let's see if it.
I'm in now.
Yeah, okay, you're in. Right, see if it can reject out of there for us and give us a quick little point here and be nice. Not.
At this point, we kind of need it.
Yeah, last 4 days have been kind of a losing streak here, so
Yeah.
see if we can get a turnaround here.
It's the classic. Ask a girl to the dance scenario. You gotta ask 20 girls, and hopefully one will say yes.
Yeah, we need those odds to change a little bit.
Yeah. I actually had a friend that did that. I told you about him, and he married well. That's the greatest part. But I was like, he was like, yeah, on the weekends, I'll ask about, before the weekend, he was like, I'll ask about 10, 15 girls out. And, I figured one was a yes. I'm like, what? What? Okay. You should probably just target one and, like, work it out. Like, it just seems like a lot of work. And I don't know. But he married, like, this amazing girl. So now I can't say anything.
Yeah, man, it must have worked, man. It's just.
Yeah, she was. Oh my God, she's amazing. She's from Japan. Well, they met here, but she's from Japan, and we checked her numbers, her cholesterol. Yeah, she's gonna live forever. Like she called me one day. She's like, I test cholesterol. Can you look? And I looked at her numbers. I looked at her. I was like, you might need to get another husband in about 50 years because you're gonna live a long time. Super sweet. Super sweet. All right, come on, buddy. So it went down to 75. It's a 50 now. It's kind of playing with us a little bit. All right. What time is it? Okay, we're still good. There it is. Come on, buddy.
You there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. You had half.
I'm
You
a
had a
70.
point, right?
I'm a 75.
Okay.
Now a 50. Yeah,
Okay.
I went in at a 89.5
You went
to
at
go
5.
short.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, come on. This is it. It's the old Chinese trick here.
This
We need
little
this to go.
Chinese trick.
That's Chinese trick. All right, come on. I talked to my brother yesterday.
Is he hanging in there, man? Is he making it
Yeah,
with his rough life?
he's seeing what do you call that? A support person, but he just feels like it's overwhelming. I can't make this stuff. I'm like, John, how hard is it? Well, you don't know because you're not here. I'm like, okay, well, you're right. I'm not there. But I've talked to people that have kids and they're okay. Well, I don't know. Just yeah. The guy's not any trouble. The little guy never cries, so it's not like he's like crying 24/7 or anything.
And he
I
has,
think it's
go ahead.
what
Go ahead. And I mean, there's a full-time nanny, right?
they do have a full time nanny. Yeah.
So
So
when is he having a hard time with the boy? I mean,
there it is.
there's your point. Good job.
No, yeah, it didn't give it to me. Dang it.
So I mean,
Yeah.
when is he having such a hard time that he's stressing out about? Because he's never with him. It sounds like.
Right. It's like I think it's one day a week. He will spend the day in the nanny. I think has off on Sunday.
And he is married, so he has a wife. So I mean,
He does have a wife. Yeah.
well, I moved it to one ticket and a profit. I got taken out. So
Yeah.
I went
Yeah.
ahead
You're
and
right.
managed my trade here since I'm in that zone, that time frame, the open. But
We're almost in the open. All right.
so I went ahead and just managed and got taken out at one tick. A profit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean he's married, so
Yeah.
it's kind of like when is he so stressed out that he just can't handle it? I mean, it sounds
Yeah.
like he's about to have a nervous breakdown because
Yeah.
I
I
just
think
think
it's
it's
just that he doesn't get to do what he wants to do. So I think
but he
that.
does. But it's like, but that's the whole point. I mean, he's taking trips at least once a month for a week or two out of some exotic place around the world in his own private jet, flying everywhere. So I mean, what do you? I don't buy the fact that he doesn't get to do what he wants to do. I mean, every waking second, he just if it's not every waking second, he can go do what he wants to do. He's stressing out. I just think that's. I mean, that's your brother, so I'm not going to say too much. But come on,
Right.
man, toughen up a little bit.
I think it's funny. Yeah, I had to manage. By the way, I had to manage that trade as well, so I also got out of it.
Okay.
And that was just because of time. I wasn't,
Right.
I don't think you and I were nervous about it. It's
No,
just
no,
that
no. It's
time.
just the time frame. I don't want to get caught in being
Yep,
in this trade at the open and it just flash against me. That's it. That's all.
yep, yep. So, because I think we were in a good position. Unfortunately, we were just against time here.
Yeah.
But you're right. I think at open, I think it's going to go up to that hourly zone and get a rejection before they go down.
Hmm.
That's a good possibility, right? So I think they may go right around 90, 91, and then head down. So
Okay.
I think we did the right thing here.
Yeah.
So I guess we don't count that, right? Because we only got to take
No, that's
profit.
fine. Yeah, we won't count
Yeah, best trade I've taken all week.
that. I was gonna say you might want to count that one. I mean, give yourself a little bit of pat on the back for a win, man. I mean,
Yeah,
might not be a full
yeah.
point, but it's a win.
Step forward. Oh, that's
That's
funny.
absolutely.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Let me text real quick. See, we're almost here. Open. Now it's getting the
Yeah, so
double.
I'm gonna have to
Let me
head out
text.
here in a few
What's the
minutes.
guy's name? Mitch.
Mitch.
Let me see. Hey. Um. Gosh. BK. Two.
All right, guys, we're about 30 seconds before the open here, so we'll kind of see how price is pushing up. So it's a good move to get out of that trade for sure.
Oh, did it push up? Yep. Yep. Good. Yeah, it went exactly where I said. Yep. Mm.
All right, there's the open. Pushing high, yeah.
Oh, good management. Good management.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's see here. I just texted him, so I think he'll respond here in a minute. Oh my gosh. If we would have moved to 1 point stop, oh my god, look
I
at this.
know, look at that.
Look at
Just
it.
start moving that 1 point stop, man. Just start moving it.
Just start moving it.
All right, we got a 5 minute hold here, guys. So give me just a minute. I'll be right back.
All right, buddy. All right, guys. So we're at the open. So here's a question. The question for the day is: where do you go to check for news? What website? What's the name of the website that you guys go to check for news before you start trading? So that's the question of the day. And if you don't know, that's okay. No problem. Um, and do you always go and check the news? So how often do you guys check the news before you start trading?